rugged. Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Atlanta. A look. Get Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And here is Paul. On the wing, Booker to the paint. Shot by Crowder, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Herter. The shot that time, not on target. Bridges with some nice defense. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And they're able to recover.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Paul goes in, inside, Ayton, and Capella sends it back. At the elbow, Collins. Pass to Young. From outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For the 3, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 5 now.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Back to Young. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Capella finds Young. Capella at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Goes up again. Passes to Herter. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Fires from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. The kick out to Crowder. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Paul. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The pass to Capella. From the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ball goes in. The kick out to Crowder. Another three for Phoenix.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ball finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Here he goes. And the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Booker against Young. Pass to Hunter. To stop the drought. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Young, here we go. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Young outside. From deep three-point range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Suns leading by 7. Passes it to Booker. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. Could be an impressive dunker.
Young against Booker. Takes the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From the line. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Now, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Ball against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Driving to the basket. He goes up again. Second chance shot. Ayton finds Booker. Cans the 12-footer. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young drives in. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Collins, good.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
The pass to Booker. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Pulls up, high post, and there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Capella. Young from outside.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Hunter. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. A baseline J.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at a 13-point lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Hawks trail by 13. Wright looking around. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright taking 2 shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Johnson outside. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Shamet. Over Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And McGee kicks to Payne. He feeds it to Johnson. Out to the wing. Luwawu, the pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Three-pointer right. It's hauled in by the Suns. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to Johnson. Driving inside. Shamet, the pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks trail by 11. To the middle. Stolen by McGee. Back to Shamet. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Wright dishes to Gallinari. Tries the spin move. Pass to Luwawu. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne finds McGee. Back to Payne. Johnson surveying the floor. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. To end the cold streak. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right inside. Working on Payne. And here's Gallinari outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now the pass to Shamet. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovic, guarded by McGee, pushing it up. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Payne kicks to Johnson. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Okongwu. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Wright. Down low. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Okongwu.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Paul. He has 7. Booker the pass to Ayton. Misses from short range. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by Capella. And stolen by Ayton. He kicks it to Booker. Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. That's tipped. Paul with the steal.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker against Young. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. 3 on the clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And stolen by Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker looking around. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Young outside. Atlanta again missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
High post Young, working on Booker. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Booker dishes to Bridges. The shot from 20 feet away. Kicks it out to Booker. From downtown, sinks the triple. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The Hawks trail by 19. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
It's Crowder on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Booker. Hits from the high post. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
They get it again. Herder. Young passes to Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Crowder kicks to Paul. On the wing, Booker. This one for three. Trae Young grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dishes it to Capella. Pass to Herter. Back to Capella. Young left side. The Trae. It's hauled in by the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Ayton. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one.
the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. A different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Shoot from the baseline. Here's Crowder. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. It's Booker on the wing. That one a little long. And we're about a minute into the first.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
They get it back. Back to Crowder. Fires the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The 3 from Mitchell. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Crowder. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's Conley. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 8 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Yep, that one goes.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
It's Booker on the wing. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with it. Puts the move on. And no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Booker.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Paul. Over Gobert. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up top.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Booker. Nails the 16-footer.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Booker goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Offline with a baseline jumper. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Stanford. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Here's Conley. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He has 7.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Shoots from the line. Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's the 3. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley against Paul. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And it's Crowder missing. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's O'Neal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Mitchell. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Booker. Looking to get it going. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Ball against Conley. Offensive rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the basket by Bridges.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley finds Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Booker against Conley. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Over Mitchell. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. Pass to Mitchell. 1:11 left in the first half. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Mitchell to stop the run. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Bogdanovic. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The three, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go.
20.
Allie, as always, thank you. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And he's going for the oop here. Rebounded by Payne.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Craig finds Johnson. Launches a 3. Shamet into the lane.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Landry Shamet.
So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Conley against Payne. To the wing on the left. McGee, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Johnson. They get it again. And another shot. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Shamet. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Payne. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Suns leading.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Goes back up. Here's McGee. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Conley against Payne, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Craig, and stolen by Gobert. And here comes the break. And there's the lob, and Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. The three from Craig. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell into the lane. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:16 left in the third. Great D that time from McGee. Now here's Payne. Outside Craig. Here's Shamet. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Pulls up on the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in.
Assisted.
Mitchell's got 15 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to Shamet. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Outside Craig. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out left to the wing. Back to Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Utah shooting only 31% in the game. Conley against Paul. Paul with a steal. Here's Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Conley finds Mitchell. All sorts of time. That one goes in.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Ayton with a screen. From 18 feet away, they recover it. Booker against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. He can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Crowder. Now Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dome.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits the back iron.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
It's Booker on the wing. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 19.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Paul passes to Booker. The 3-ball. Booker missing again. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
It's Bridges on the wing. Over Gobert. And the Suns get it back.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be
certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for Phoenix, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Fires from the corner. No good from Booker.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Tucker, and the 3 ball is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Booker. Back to Crowder. Rebounded by Tucker. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Loads it up for Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Pass to Booker. Crowder kicks to Booker. The dish to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry has the open look, and the Heat, another 3.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Here's Booker. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And Butler gets it to go.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Booker outside. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Butler from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The drive by Booker. Moves back up. And the shot's good from Crowder.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And that one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Suns trail by 3. Bridges passes to Paul. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Robinson for 3. It's good from long range. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Phoenix turns it over again.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Heat leading by 6. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Booker. Ayton finds Paul. Now Crowder, guarded by Tucker. Back to Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Three-point field
Tucker's
goal.
got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Puts one up from 19. Another one falls for Phoenix.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming out.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why. As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Bridges. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Tucker.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Butler in the corner. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Passes it to Booker. He takes it in. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive. And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Tips it. Adebayo on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker with it. Now defended by Adebayo. No good from Booker. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Paul looking around. The pass to Booker. Into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker showing off the vert.
Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Lowry for 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Booker left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Down low. Lowry finds Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Booker outside. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Here's Crowder.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Butler against Bridges. Here's Booker. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Robinson drives in. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He not. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
The Heat, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides into the four. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix. Paul for three. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Hero from long range. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bridges passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Oladipo. For the lead, connects from three-point range. Oladipo's got himself on the board with three there.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
Paul dishes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Finished off the break. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. And here's Oladipo to the paint. And it's Martin missing. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oladipo sets the screen for Martin. No problem knocking that one down. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker outside.
Miami foul.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Payne looking around. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Goes up on the top of the key. Vincent's shot is good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. And a look at Gabe Vincent. Is not afraid to look for his shot.
And Greg, Vincent has a good nose for the game, but he needs to be a bit more consistent with his shot. He has the touch, just needs to refine it when he fires.
Miami trailing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one goes. Count it.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
Over to the wing. Craig kicks to Payne. The baseline J. And it's Miami with the rebound. Back to Martin. Pass to Hero. Six on the shot clock. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Shemek.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Hero with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Rebound by JaVale McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots from the line, and the shot is long.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig.
Torrey Craig.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Heat substitution.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. He can't get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead. They're
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands, but he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Here's Lowry. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Crowder kicks to Paul. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Lowry can't get it to go.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Booker against Butler. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Adebayo. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The Suns trailing. Bridges left side. In the corner, Crowder with it. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And stolen by Booker to the inside.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Lowry against Paul. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
It's stolen by Lowry, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beyond the arc.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
And again, it's the Heat missing. To the middle. Here's Booker. That one doesn't go. And it's Miami the other way. Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Lowry passes to Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Crowder is screen on Robinson. And the dunk by Booker.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Crowder on the wing. To Paul. Booker in the corner. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Robinson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Crowder slams it in.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Ayton a screen on Robinson. Here's Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is
matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Herter. Spins. Collins passes to Capella. Young from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Young. Booker for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Paul passes to Booker. Here he goes. Excellent D there from Capella.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
With the drive. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Crowder with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Ayton against Young. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
He takes it in. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Bridges. It's tipped. And now the Hawks on the break. Outside Herter. The 3 is up. And Chris Paul clears it away. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. It's stolen by Hunter. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And Atlanta has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns leading to the middle. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Herter. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Suns. And Crowder with the jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Young from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Ayton.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
And here's Hunter from the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul against Young. Now here's Bridges. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Booker with it. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for 3. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 8 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
The first quarter concludes. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder at 8 in the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Screen by Capella. Throws it up high, and it's Capella with the jam.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides and playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Now here's Collins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Collins with a screen on Paul. Here's Young. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Wide open. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
An open look for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 10 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Here's Bridges, and there's the drive. That one is off. Capella with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Young way outside. Stolen by Booker. Ball passes to Crowder. Stolen by Young. The 3 tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Booker. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
Here's Bridges. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Collins.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Pass to Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Collins finds Young. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And stolen by Herter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Booker. He can't get that one to fall. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. That evens the score. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Crowder outside. Crowder with a screen. Pulls up at the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 16 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And he lobs it up top.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Tie game in Atlanta. Thanks, Allie. After
And the Suns, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Johnson passes to Payne. McGee, a screen on Gallinari. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Right up top, defended by Payne. Throws it up high. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. From outside, off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Inside.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Back to Shamet. And he drives in. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the left side wing. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up. And you love Bogdanovic and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Johnson against Gallinari. To the paint. Here's McGee. Nice move. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He can shoot it. He could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Shamet on the wing. Into the lane. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Payne, the pass to McGee. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 2-point game. 4 on the clock. And he gets the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Bogdanovic. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Back to Payne. On the take. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Takes a step back. Pass to Shamet. McGee, a screen on right. Payne with it. Now right defending. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And here's Payne outside. And the three-pointer goes.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Wright from the arc. Outside Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Wright. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Craig with it. It's Shamet on the wing.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payne. Poke loose. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Outside Johnson. And it's Phoenix with another.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Booker, good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Young on the attack. Good work there as it goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Paul. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. Here's Paul. Left side Booker. 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Capella. Back to Crowder. Bridges passes to Crowder. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Capella. Left side Hunter. And Capella gets double teamed. Outside Young. Driving in. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Young against Paul. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Paul passes to Booker. And that's going to be a travel.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. Capella screen on Bridges. Young on the attack. Outside Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Herter misses the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Now Aiden. Here's a 3 from Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending him.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
They're playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
It's Booker on the wing. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Outside Young. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Paul against Young. Left side Booker. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. It's Booker on the wing. Can't cash it in. Stolen by Young. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
The drive by Mitchell. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that one, good. Bridges has got the opening bucket of the night here for Phoenix.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
On the wing, Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jazz have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Mitchell. That's good from 17 feet away. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
And Paul launches it from deep, and the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley against Crowder. Fires from the wing, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Outside Conley. And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Booker. Michael Conley making his last shot. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. From deep. And Paul pulls it down.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Paul against Conley. All sorts of time. And yes, it's good. Conley's got his second bucket. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Booker in the corner. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul looking around. On the wing, Bridges. for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal from long range. The Jazz with another miss. Suns leading by 3. Booker the pass to Ayton. Launches a 3. Rebound, Utah. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Utah now. Outside Conley. With a step back. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get fouled.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Mitchell. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Shoots it. Gobert trying to get open.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ayton the screen. Hall. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Hall goes in. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Bridges. Again, Mitchell missing. Suns leading by 4. Steps back. Here's Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Conley finds Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. Ayton with the bounce pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. Paul dishes to Booker. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. 1:16 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Conley against Paul. Here's Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's the lob to Bridges. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Crowder with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges misses. Jazz trail by 6. Conley, the pass to O'Neal.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Paul. Dishes it to Booker. It's tipped. O'Neal from long range sinks the three-pointer. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead. Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. With the drive, outside Crowder. Here's Bridges. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half.
17.
Thank you, David. And
18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Goes up to the stripe. No good. And Utah the other way now.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. High post try. Booker outside. Back to Crowder to the left side wing. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Booker looking around. Jacks up a 3. Ayton dishes to Booker. Shot on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The drive by Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
For the lead, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. Left side, Crowder wants to get it to Booker and does. Back to Crowder. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Crowder's got his second basket.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick and roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Back to Conley. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker against Mitchell. Shoots from the high post. A nice shot by Booker. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And it's Paul missing.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ayton a screen. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Going inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Booker outside. Three-pointer. That one, no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And Bogdanovic gets to Conley. Shot, high post, basket, good. Conley's got 8.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
It's stolen by Gobert, and we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Jazz leading by.
All right, coming onto the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. Here we go, all alone. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. O'Neal with it. Pass to Gobert. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Booker finds Crowder. Paul with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Crowder the pass to Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Booker against Mitchell. Launches it. Again, Mitchell missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And it's Paul missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
O'Neal against Paul. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shoots from the corner, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Devin Booker.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker. And he gets it to go.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Conley inside the line. Bogdanovic dishes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. On the wing, Booker, covered by Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
For 3, Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Back to Gobert. All against Conley. Over Paul. They get the rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Gobert has got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton kicks to Booker. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Got it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now Paul. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And here is Paul. Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
And a happy Thursday evening. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Lowry. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker from deep. The Suns clear it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Paul. Takes a 3. Up top Crowder. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
He's a solid jump shooter. In fact, Jay Crowder is just solid all the way around.
Paul against Lowry. Right side Tucker. Going inside. Knocked away. Butler on the wing. Lowry outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot goes.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And Booker with the jam. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The Suns leading. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Robinson to the inside. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Lowry outside.
2 minutes.
And Ayton pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 8 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Tucker. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Phoenix ball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Booker. Shakes him. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 10 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Lowry outside. And there's the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry to Villanova. Wildcat.
Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. Pass to Bridges. Crowder outside. Here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Outside Robinson. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. Got a hand on it.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Butler. Miami trailing.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Paul with the double. Butler on the wing. Back to Tucker. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Tucker with a screen. To the middle. Tries again. Gets another look. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Booker. Driving inside. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Pass to Booker. And again, another missed shot. Lowry against Bridges. Outside Robinson. Into the lane. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback. And it's now just a 1-point Suns lead.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Here's Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Lowry, no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Aiden passes to Bridges. Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Lowry against Paul. 3-pointer. Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they've played with so far, valuing each possession.
The Heat have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Lowry against Paul. Here's Tucker. And Aiden pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry against Paul. Lowry outside. He takes it in. Shoots over Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson gets the bucket.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Lowry against Paul. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton pulls it down. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Booker with it. Working on Robinson. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now Lowry. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. And time now for the half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And here we go, the Heat fast break. A nice shot by Butler.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Booker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Booker drawing the double for 3. Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo sets a screen inside. The Suns clear it. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Lowry against Paul. Tucker up top. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Again, the Heat misses. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Here's Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pass to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. They double him with Butler. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Here's Booker. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Booker's got 18 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Lowry against Paul. Right side, Butler. Outside, Robinson. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder against Butler. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Out to the wing. Stolen by Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Tucker up top. 20 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Tucker's got his second bucket on the night. 59 seconds left in the third. Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Booker. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul against Lowry. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 5. Paul with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Butler. And the shot no good. A bit short. And stolen by Adebayo. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to over. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. For 3, Lowry. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Baseline jumper. And that one's long. Deflects the pass. And here's Ayton. Now here's Booker. Adebayo with the rejection.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, bam, sent that shot away.
The kick out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to spin move. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob. And the Suns lead by 12.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Robinson finds Lowry. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
Outside Booker. Bridges with it. Back to Booker. Driving to the basket. To the paint. Crowder, the pass to Booker. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Booker's got 20.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. The 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. With the step back. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Booker, the pass to Bridges. No good with the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And they're on the break. for three. Booker. And Tucker pulls it down.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Robinson can't hit. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Hayden finds Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Booker. Crowder right side. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. And a big finish by Robinson.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges left side. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Over Adebayo. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Robinson passes to Butler. With the drive. Good work defensively by Crowder.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Paul. Now Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. From deep 3-point range. They grab their own miss. Hayden finds Booker. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. From deep. The shot no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Back to Tucker. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Booker. Crowder outside. So it's Phoenix picking up the win.